Time for an update on my Florida project. It has been a while since I've been out here because, well, reasons. But I have a lot to do in a very short amount of time. We are just over 2 months away from opening day. I don't have a stand set up, trail cameras set up, nothing. So we've got a lot of work to do out here. The last time I was here, I picked out a potential spot for a tree stand. And so my first project today is to get some trail cameras up to figure out if that's a good stand. Just hoping to get some intel on what's out here, what's going on, and figure out if my instincts were correct on a place to put a tree stand. Like most Florida hunting leases, this is a tree farm. They have pines planted in rows and they're farming it for paper mills and things like that. And that's typically what you find with Florida hunting leases is tree farms. So my area, because there's more than just me on the lease, we have a few hunters on this lease. Not a lot, which is great. But we have a few hunters on this lease and we kind of each get our own little section of the property. And my section of the property is a mix of hardwoods and these planted pines for the tree farm, which is great because you've got some edge area for the deer. They love that edge area where it transitions. You've got hardwoods. You've actually got a creek in my section, so you've got water already in place for them. I'm really excited about my section, and the place where I'm thinking about putting a stand is right on the edge of that hardwood, where that hardwood meets the planted pines. I'm almost to where I'm thinking of putting the stand, and I find some deer poop right on the trail leading in to where I'm thinking of putting the stand. So that's a pretty good sign in my opinion. This is where I want to put the stand. You can see the hardwoods there, and it's kind of swampy back there too. It's hard to tell, but this is kind of a horseshoe shape opening right on the edge of the planted pines. And you can see planted pines. Once you're up in a tree stand, it's really easy to see down these rows of pines. And like I say, they like this edge area where it transitions from the hardwoods to the planted pines. And this is all open. And of course, once I'm up in the tree, you can see down that direction to the edge and down that direction to the edge. So I'm just going to set up a couple trail cameras. There's trails like this going in and out of there. I'm just going to set up some trail cameras and see if we have anything moving around here. So something new I'm trying this year is using camouflage paracord instead of those big heavy straps. You can see how much better the paracord blends in with the surroundings. I think this is a great way to better conceal your cameras. Just found this tall, nice, straight pine tree. It's back up here in the hardwoods. And if I back away, you can see this is kind of an open area. This is real open right here. And it's going into the planted pines there. But there is lots of space here. And that pine is tucked up in the hardwoods so nicely. I think that's going to be a good spot for my climber. So we're going to throw another trail camera up here and see what we get. And look what we have here, right by that nice tall straight pine, but a trail going down through the woods, right at deer level. This is beautiful. All right, right here is where that trail comes out. It's not real far, it's maybe 10 yards at most, but that's where the trail comes out. I'm gonna set a trail camera up here to catch whatever's going in and out of that trail. And that's pretty much it for my update and what work I did out here on the Florida project today. I will come back in 2 to 3 weeks to check those trail cameras, see what we have on camera. Not exactly sure, got to check my schedule about when I can get back out to check it, but it will definitely be before I go out to Colorado for the Big Game Academy. I want to know what kind of things I have here in Florida before I go out west to see those guys.